Hey, it's Sal again, and today I want to talk about plucking problems and how to prevent it. Hey guys, again this is Sal. I'm going to give you 8 reasons why birds pluck their feathers. If you have a pet that's plucking its feathers, I wouldn't be alarmed right away. There are different reasons for this. One of the most common reasons is because it's molting, and that's not actually plucking, that's actually just pulling feathers that will be replaced. The only time to actually worry is when you see a patch of actual skin, bare skin that is. And when that situation does occur, I wanted to let you know that there were 8 reasons that I personally feel are the most common reasons that this actually does occur. Beginning with the number 1, which is loneliness. Parrots are flock members, flock animals. You are their owners, as their owners, are part of their flocks. So, being that, if you do not spend time with that bird, or you may let that bird by itself, consider that bird psychologically sad. Number 2 is boredom. Don't leave them alone, of course, for long periods of time. It causes psychological problems. It kind of goes hand in hand with loneliness. One way to avoid boredom is to give him a lot of toys. Keep a lot of toys available for him. Rotate his cage. What I like to do is put the cage halfway towards the actual window where he can get some sunlight, but not all the way out there because it can give him also stress. So give him that opportunity to have a little bit of sunlight and to retreat to his privacy if he wants. Number 3 would be grief. If you have a pair of birds and one of them dies, that can actually be very traumatic to a bird. The bird can actually be very sad and pluck himself for that. However, there are alternatives. You can actually have more than one bird. You can keep your bird in a large flock. Sometimes you can make up for this by spending more time with your bird as well. So one thing to watch out for is grief. Another thing a lot of people actually don't seem to put a lot of emphasis on are mites, and mites are easily transmitted to birds when birds are put outside in cages. If you have a caged bird, you want to keep them outside, give them some sunlight. You feed them out there. Sparrows come. Those are the most popular harborers of mites. And when they go over there to eat the food, they can easily pass on this pathogen to a new host, which will be your parrot. One way to find out if your bird does have mites is take them into a pet shop, usually the one that clips his wings, a bird specialist maybe, and he can actually go through the feathers and find this. They are usually visible. That's another cause of actual plucking. Number 5, giving your bird enough sleep. Many pet owners make the mistakes of not giving their birds enough sleep. Wherever your bird sleeps, whether it's in the house or outside the house, make sure this bird gets enough sleep. You want to give your parrot at least 8 hours of sleep. Recommended 10. Anywhere from 8 to 12 is acceptable. When you go outside your house and you see the birds that fly and they chirp, with the exception of owls, usually you'll see this early in the morning and right before dusk when they're more active. This is to indicate that those 8 hours or 10 hours will be sleep hours for those birds. And this should also exist for your pet bird as well. So number 5 would be, do not deprive your bird of any sleep.